that marks a significant milestone in the journey of every nursing student, the lamp lighting and oath-taking ceremony, a moment that symbolizes their transition into a profession rooted in a service, compassion and ethical responsibility. This sacred ritual welcomes the B.Sc Nursing 39th batch and G.N.M. Nursing 30th batch into the noble profession of healing the peoples for nation's well-being. As we light the lamp, we invoke the legacy of Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing, whose guiding light of knowledge and dedication inspires our young nurses to walk on a path of selfless care and commitment to humanity. Today, our first-year students, adorned in their uniforms, for the first time stepping into the professional field of service to dedicate themselves to serve the sick and sufferings. To mark the beginning of this sacred ceremony, let us now welcome our future nurses as they enter into the auditorium to start their journey of profession as a nurse. What a beautiful sight and inspiring moment. I kindly request students to be seated. Prayer purifies the mind, invoking the blessings of the Creator and a divine touch to auspicious beginning. I call upon Miss Kirtana, 7th semester student, to invoke the blessings of Almighty with a soulful performance.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा।
झम तक झम ತಜ್ಜಂ ತದ್ದಿತ್ತಾಂ ಆಂ ತಾಂ ತಾಂ ದಿತ್ ತರಿಕಿಡ ತಕತ ಝಂ ತಕ್ಕ ಝಂ ತಜ್ಜಂ ತದ್ದಿತ್ತಾಂ ಆಂ ತಾಂ ತಾಂ ದಿತ್ ತರಿಕಿಡ ತಕತ ಝಂ ತಕ್ಕ ಝಂ ತಜ್ಜಂ ತದ್ದಿತ್ತಾಂ ಆಂ ತಾಂ ತಾಂ ದಿತ್ ತರಿಕಿಡ ತಕತ ಝಂ ತಕ್ಕ ಝಂ ತಜ್ಜಂ ತದ್ದಿತ್ತಾಂ ಆಂ ತಾಂ ತಾಂ ದಿತ್ ತರಿಕಿಡ ತಕತ ಝಂ ತಕ್ಕ ಝಂ ತಜ್ಜಂ ತದ್ದಿತ್ತಾಂ ಆಂ ತಾಂ ತಾಂ ದಿತ್ ತರಿಕಿಡ ತಕತ ಝಂ ತಕ್ಕ ಝಂ ತಜ್ಜಂ ತದ್ದಿತ್ತಾಂ ಆಂ ತಾಂ ತಾಂ ದಿತ್ ತರಿಕಿಡ ತಕ ಸತ್ಯ ವಶೀಕರ ದೀನ ದಯಾಕರ ಕಾಂತಿ ದಿವಾಕರ ರೂಪ ಸುಧಾಕರ ಗುಣರತ್ನಾಕರ ನೀಕು ಪ್ರಖ್ಯತು ಪರಾಕು ಪ್ರತಾಪ ರಾಮ ಸದ್ಗುಣಧಾಮ ತತ್ತುಂ ತರತ್ತ ಗಿಣ್ಣ ತಕ್ಕ ತದ್ದಿ ಗಿಣ್ಣ ತುಂ ತಿತ್ತುಂ ತರತ್ತ ಗಿಣ್ಣ ತಕ್ಕ ತದ್ದಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತುಂ
It's our privilege to invite our esteemed dignitaries to take the honorable seats on the dais. I request escortees to escort the dignitaries onto the dais. Every welcome carries the promise of new beginnings and a start of memorable experience. It is indeed an honor and privilege to extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to everyone gathered here today. At the outset, I take this opportunity to extend a warm welcome to our respected chief guest, Dr. Anil Raj, Assistant Professor, Senior Scale, Department of Medical Surgical Nursing, Manipal College of Nursing, Manipal, Mahe, and adjunct faculty in College of Health Science, Win University, Hanoi, Vietnam. Sir has completed his UG from the Institute of Nursing Education, Kottayam, PG in Cardiothoracic Nursing from Dr.M.V.SHETTY College of Nursing, Mangalore, and PhD from Manipal College of Nursing, Mahe. He joined Manipal College of Nursing in the year 2012. He holds a PG diploma in geriatric care and has received national and international certification. He is a trained stimulation instructor, a HA certified ACLS and BLS instructor, NAC and IQAC co-coordinator. He has been awarded with Good Teacher Award during 32nd Annual Day of Manipal College of Nursing in the year 2024 and secured first prize at All India Outstanding Research Award in the year 2025, hosted by the Clinical Nursing Research Society, North Zone. He leads funded project and is currently the PI of Elder8 Pan India project and has many international and national journal publications. He is a Mahe approved PhD guide and founder secretary of the Gerontological Nurses Association of India. We are proud to welcome our alumni on behalf of management, principal, faculty members and students. I request Mrs. Agnes, Assistant Lecturer, Department of Community Health Nursing to welcome Sir with sapling. A warm welcome to Professor Dr. Hima Urmila Shetty, Chairperson, Dr.M.V.SHETTY Memorial Trust, whose every struggle backed by her strong determination brought this college to where we are now. With a huge round of applause, I extend a heartfelt welcome to you, ma'am. I request Mrs. Anu Matthew, Assistant Professor, Department of OBG, to welcome ma'am with beautiful sapling. It's my great pleasure to welcome Professor Dr. Padma Priya S., Principal, Dr. M.V.SHETTY College of Nursing. Ma'am, your wisdom, experience and insights are invaluable. Your support and encouragement inspire us to strive for excellence and make a positive impact on our respective field. Now I request Mrs. Priya, Assistant Professor, Department of OBG, to welcome ma'am with sapling. I extend a warm welcome to Professor Dr. Suma S. Rai, Director Academics, Dr. M.V.SHETTY Institutions in her absence. I also welcome Professor Dr. Prakash Amin, Academic Associate, Dr. M.V.SHETTY Institutions and Principal, Institute of Professional Science and Management in his absence. I am delighted to welcome Mrs. Shyamala, Associate Professor and HOD, Department of Medical Surgical Nursing and Class Coordinator of First Year B.Sc Nursing to this special event. Ma'am, your hard work and dedication significantly enhance the students' academic pursuits. I request Mrs. Lavina, Assistant Professor, Department of Medical Surgical Nursing, to welcome ma'am with sapling. A warm welcome to Mrs. Shruti Tell is lecturer, Department of Community Health Nursing and co-coordinator of first year GNM Nursing to this special event. I request Mrs. Supriya, Assistant Professor, Department of Medical Surgical Nursing to welcome ma'am with sapling. I would like to offer a warm welcome to Professor Dr. L. Gladson Jose, Principal, Dr.M.V.SHETTY College of Physiotherapy, and Professor Shri Priya H., Principal, Dr.M.V.SHETTY College of Allied Health Sciences, and Mrs. Veena Ganguly, Principal in charge, Leelavati Shetty College of Education to this event. I request Mrs. Jessica, Assistant Lecturer, Department of OBG to welcome all with the flower. A gracious welcome to all the teaching staffs who have contributed to this special occasion. Your dedication to education and professional growth is truly valued. I welcome you all to this program. A delightful welcome to my dear students who are starting their journey of nursing profession. I would like to offer a special welcome to the organizing team, 7th semester B.Sc Nursing and 3rd GNM students. Your hard work make this event more successful. I extend a warm welcome to non-teaching and supportive staffs to this event. Your vital contribution to this education community is recognized. I welcome you all to this program. Dear member of the media, you are warmly welcome to this event. Your presence helps us share their stories and take away with broad audience. Once again, I welcome you all. If you light a lamp for someone else, it will also brighten your path. To officially inaugurate this ceremony, I now invite all the dignitaries to kindly come forward and illuminate the ceremonial lamp.
शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापम् सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तुते ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रांश्च मतिं स्वच्छां हि मे सदा रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् यस्य तिष्ठे गृहे दीपः तस्य नास्ति दरिद्रता शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः
Thank you, esteemed dignitaries, for adding grace to this moment. May this light not only brighten the stage, but also ignite ideas and pursuits of excellence in every heart present today. Lamplighting and oath-taking ceremony is not just a ritual, it is a reminder of values, dedication and compassion that defines the nursing profession. To enlighten us further on the significance of this day, I now invite Mrs. Savita, Professor and HOD, Department of Mental Health Nursing, to do the honor.
Let your light shine. Forgive yourself. You are not perfect. Show yourself grace. You are still learning. Show yourself patience. You are on a journey. Respected dignitaries on the dais, my dear colleagues and my dear students. The lamplighting ceremony is a revered tradition in nursing that serves as a formal induction for the students into the professional world of healthcare. It signifies a tribute to the lady with the lamp who used a small light to tend to wounded soldiers during the Crimean War. This commemorates her role as the founder of modern nursing and signifies her journey from a 17-year-old girl to a lady with lamp. On May 12, 1820, Florence Nightingale was born in Italy. She was the daughter of a wealthy landowner, William Nightingale, who taught her statistics, language, history, and mathematics, which was uncommon for the Victorian women of that time. At 17, she started to visit sick people at home. In 1851, her father gave her permission to get formally trained as a nurse during the Crimean War that happened between Turkey and Russia. After the war, British soldiers in Turkey started to die from cholera and malaria. England had only trained men to take care of them. At that time, Florence Nightingale received a letter from appeal of Minister of War, after which she took 38 nurses with her and went to the hospital to take care of them. At night, she used to carry a lamp while taking rounds from the room to room to look after the patients. This earned her the affectionate title, the Lady with Lamp. The lamplighting ceremony is an auspicious occasion in every nurse's life. The ceremony marks the transition of nursing students from academic study to the clinical practice. It formally declares their desire and readiness to serve as professional caregiver. In a few moments, you will hold a flickering flame. This light honors Florence Nightingale walked the dark corridors of the hospital with a simple lamp. To the wounded, the light was not just a tool. It was a proof that they were not left alone during that time. It was a symbol of safety, hope, and humanity. As you light your own lamps today, remember that you are not just carrying a flame, you are carrying a legacy. The light you hold represents two things. First, it is a light of knowledge, and second, most importantly, it is a light of compassion. The traditional oil lamp has a further spiritual significance. Oil or ghee in the lamp symbolizes our negative tendencies and the ego. When lit by spiritual knowledge, the negative tendencies get slowly exhausted and ego too finally perishes. During the ceremony, students often recite the Nightingale Pledge. The each oath taken by every student, nursing professionals, signifies the discharge of their duties with complete honesty and integrity without any discrimination. As you recite the Nightingale Pledge, do not just say the words, internalize them. Let this flame burn away any doubts you have about your capabilities. Nursing is often described as the hardest job you will ever love. It will demand your stamina, your intellect, and your heart. But remember, this you have been chosen for this path because you possess a rare strength. You are the heartbeat of healthcare system. Lighting the lamp from the senior faculty members, flame symbolizes the sacred transfer of knowledge, skills, and the spirit of nursing to the next generation. It fosters a sense of community, pride, and shared purposes among new nurses, connecting them to the long-lasting heritage of their profession. Today, you stand at a threshold. Behind you are a long hours of study, the rigors of classroom. Ahead of you lies the profound responsibility of human life. In the modern world of healthcare, it is easy to see a patient as a case number. This lamp reminds you to see the patient as a person and human being. You will be the one there at 3 a.m. when the world is quiet and sleeping and patient is afraid. In those moments, your presence, your light will be the most powerful medicine what you can offer to your patient. As you leave today this hall with your lamp lit, carry that warmth into every hospital room you enter. May your light never dim. May your hands stay steady and may your heart remains open. I am not telling you it is going to be easy. I am telling you it is going to be worth it. Nothing will work unless you do it. I salute all the budding nurses of our college who choose to be in a noble profession. I wish you all the best wishes for your new journey. Finally, I conclude with a quote. A nurse is one who opens the eyes of a newborn and gently closes the eyes of a dying man. It is indeed a high blessing to be the first and last to witness the beginning of life and end of life. Congratulations to all. Go forth and be the light the world needs. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for enlightening us. And now we arrive at the most sacred moment of this ceremony, the lighting of the lamp and oath taking. This tradition dates back to Florence Nightingale, the lady with the lamp, who dedicated her life to care for the sick and wounded. Today, as our student nurses light their lamps, they pledge to uphold the values of compassion, integrity and excellence. I humbly request Dr. Anil Raj, Chief Guest, and Dr. Padma Priya S, Principal, to come forward to illuminate the lamp of each student as symbol of transferring the responsibility of sacred ministry of nursing profession. I request Ms. Radhika and Ms. Nidhi, assistant lecturers, to call out the name of the students.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, everyone.
As we call out the names, we request the students to come forward and to get their lamp lightened by the dignitaries.
First SEM B.Sc Nursing, Trisha N. Santosh, Aishwarya S.P.
Sneha G, Shreya N.B.
Komala C. Sriganga.
Ardra Jayachandran, Ima Raj.
Amina Sajeev, Suryananda K.S.
Surabhi and Srita Saju.
Lakshmi.
Devika A. Pooja Rupesh K.
Linu P. Shajan, Jesna Mollali.
Amisha Tangachan, Jenisha Sweden.
Nishmita Sauparnika Sarosh.
Prinisha D'Souza, Jewel Mary D'Souza.
Shramika Anne Maria Varghese.
Riola Vinisha, Anne Marie Manoj.
Mayuka Sajeev, Anjana Aravind.
Anne Maria Saju, Anamika Suji.
Shraddha Chandana KP.
Ashika TP, Gayatri Manoj.
Sarayu S. Anna Thomas.
Krishnedu P, Angel Rose TB.
Joshma Lijina Bijoj.
Aparna KS, Jisna.
Shirisha MD, Rekha V.
Gayatri P, Shivada Raj.
K. Emmeline Teresa Biju.
Anne Marie Joel, Shrisha A. Prashant.
Marina Shaji, Maria Mole Matthew.
Devika U. Alina Joseph.
Archana Anish, Millan Francis Chobi.
Manisha Asha Mabel Joseph.
Arjun M. Balsam.
Mohita S. Matthew Arya.
Basil Joni, Sional Roy Xavier.
Akash Umesh Lamani Nikhil.
Albin Jose, Abhinav PV.
Saunav KV Jitesh D.
Dhyan Sujit Suresh.
Alan Elias D'Souza Sachin P.
Ajit EV, Srinand TV.
Tausif H. Alan Thomas. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Now I request Mrs. Reshma and Miss Rupa to take over.
Thank you, one and all.
Thank you.
request Mrs. Savita, Professor and HOD, Department of Mental Health Nursing, and Mrs. Susan Thomas, Associate Professor, Department of Child Health Nursing, to come forward to illuminate the lamp for the first GNM students.
यशस्विनी जी, निरंजना रंजित,
Rinsha Sharan, Anamika P.
Ebinamol PS, Bhagyalakshmi PM,
Smilin Anthony, Aishwarya KV.
Sneha MA, Priya,
Senorita Marcelina, Rinsha EC.
Misna MV, Aditya PV,
Avani Rajan, Harsha Sahi.
Anjali PK, Sanusha TP,
Saya Vinod V, Vandana V.
Devapriya Anish, Abhaya K,
Anjali N, Sinchana.
Sanjana K, Vishnupriya Rajesh,
Avini MC, Ashita AK.
Alaina Prajesh, Ellen Thomas.
Sheetal MS, Daniel Davis.
Belvin TU, Christine Manoj.
Nivin Jose, Charles Biju.
Abner Manu, Albin Jobish.
Gino Kichos, Joel Joy.
Jespin Josh Jacob, Justin Manoj.
Tobin Binoy, Abhinand M.
Abhishek A.
Thank you, ma'ams.
Thank you, students.
Thank you. I request first year students to stretch their right arm forward for oath taking. I now kindly request Dr. Padma Priya S., Principal, to lead the oath taking.
I solemnly pledge myself before God and in presence of this assembly to practice my profession with dedication. I will serve mankind with love and compassion, recognizing their dignity and rights, irrespective of color, caste, creed, religion, and nationality. I will endeavor to maintain up-to-date knowledge and skill, to uphold standards of nursing care to individual, family, and community in all settings and in all aspects of holistic care. As a member of the healthcare team, I will hold in confidence personal matters of my clients, committed to my care, and help them to develop confidence in care rendered by me. I will refrain from any activity that will harm my personal and professional dignity as a nurse. I will actively support my profession and strive towards its advancement. I will fulfill my responsibilities as a citizen and encourage change towards better health. Thank you.
Thank you everyone. Students, kindly be seated. We are truly honored to have with us today Dr. Anil Raj as chief guest of the program, a distinguished leader in the healthcare field. I now invite our chief guest to share your words of wisdom and encouragement with our young nurses with us.
Most respectful Professor Dr. Hima, Dr. Padmapriya, Dr. Suma in her absence, other dignitaries on and off the dais, faculty members, and the vibrant new batch of 39th B.Sc and 30th GNM students, a very good afternoon to all. Standing here feel like a homecoming, the same stage, the same podium, but role change. Now you guys are the audience and I'm behind the podium. Yeah, I walked these same halls and those corridors during my PG studies in the year 2010 to 2012. Probably carrying the same heavy textbooks and the same big dreams you all have today. This institution taught me that nursing is not just a career, it is a calling that requires both a sharp mind and a resilient heart. As you lit the lamps today, I reminded of a profound quote by Virginia Henderson, often called the First Lady of Nursing. I quote, "The nurse is temporarily the consciousness of the unconscious, the love of life for the suicidal, the leg of the amputee, the eyes of the newly blind, and a means of locomotion for the infant, as well as the mouth for those too weak to speak." I unquote. This definition is decades old, yet it has never been more relevant than it is today. To be the eyes and the consciousness of another, you must first be the master of your craft. Academic excellence is non-negotiable. In nursing, what we study today, like your subjects like anatomy, pharmacology, nutrition, and pathophysiology, and so on, isn't it just for an exam? It is for the safety net for your patients, future patients. Be a student who asks always why to your teachers and not just how. Your books are the first set of medical instruments for you all. However, if you spend next 3 or 4 years only looking at your textbooks or your notebooks or your eyes on your mobile screens, you will miss half of your education. In this digital era, it's easy to get lost in scrolling or isolated in data. My advice, get involved. Get involved in what? Join the sports which you are interested in, participate in the cultural fest which your college is hosting, and volunteer for community outreach. Basically, why does it matter? A nurse who sings, plays a sport, or lead a committee is a nurse who knows how to communicate, how to work in a team, and how to manage stress. I still remember during my PG studies, some of my most important lessons in leadership did not happen in the classrooms or in the lab. They happened while organizing college events. Those soft skills are what will make you a leader in your future career and later on. Co-curricular activities are not a distraction from your studies. They are the fuel that keep you from burning out. I just want to share a quick story from my early days that never found in a textbook. While I was starting out my career as a newly graduate nurse at Amrita Institute of Medical Science, Kochi, I thought that nursing was all about the so-called perfect nursing execution, as in you will be learning about the right medication, right dose, putting a perfect IV line, or making a sharpest diagnosis. I remember a patient in my ICU, an elderly man who was literally terrified. He could not speak because he had tubes in his mouth. You will be later studying, we call it as intubation. So he could not speak because of the tubes, and I was busy checking the so-called nursing documentation from the monitor and recording the vital signs in a so-called professional way and very dedicated, much detached. As I turned to leave my duty, he grabbed my hand. His eyes were wide with panic. I stopped, took off my gloves, and just held his hand for a couple of minutes. I was literally wondering, from a tachycardia, you will learn that from a bigger heart rate or a higher heart rate, the heart rate has gradually comes down and the monitor actually shows that it is slowing down. In that moment, I realized technology saves lives, but humanity heals them. You are entering a world of artificial intelligence, of AI, and high-tech medicine, which are amazing. We are par with that. But never forget that your presence is the most powerful tech in that room for your patient. Technology will give you the data, but your personality and well-roundedness will give you the trust for your patient. Use tech, but never let a screen replace the intuition you develop by being a socially active, engaged human being. As you enter today into this noblest profession, always remember, always remember, do no harm to your patients. And that should be your real mantra. When we were actually stepped into the nursing profession, our teachers used to tell us that always pray to God that no mistakes could occur from your hand to your patient. Whenever you are going for the duty, always pray to God that from your hand, nothing should happen to your patient. And for that matter, please remember, nursing is a profession where we have a lot of hands-on skills to be holding with us. For that matter, use your academic program wisely. In the new semester system, we have a lot of clinical competencies to achieve. Your faculty are trying so hard to inculcate those competencies so that ultimately these competencies you will be able to render to save your patient. So please note, to the batch of 2026, the lamp you lit today represents the fire of knowledge and the warmth of compassion. Study hard, play hard, and stay always curious. I told you, always have the curiosity to ask why it is happening, why it is so. Welcome to the most beautiful profession in the world, which I strongly believe, I still strongly believe, and I am proud to call you all as my future colleagues soon. Make this institution and yourself proud. Thank you all having me here today. Good luck.
Thank you, dear sir, for your inspiring and insightful words. Your guidance will surely motivate our young nurses. To honor our chief guest, I request Dr. M.V.SHETTY, Chairperson, to kindly felicitate sir with token of appreciation. Thank you. It is indeed an honor to have with us respected mentor and guiding force behind our institution's success. She is none other than Dr. M.V.SHETTY, Chairperson, Dr.M.V.SHETTY Memorial Trust. I humbly request ma'am to deliver the presidential address.
Sure, thank you. Bartada. The presidential remarks. Good evening to all the students, faculty, and the dignitaries on and off the dais, the press, and all who, the organizing committee, and all who are presently helping the success of this program. I have the honor of being the chairman of Dr.M.V.SHETTY colleges. But I'm always feel that there is a shadow presence along with me, which is Dr.M.V.SHETTY, my husband. Because he dreamt that nursing, there was the biggest gap was in nursing. And not even Manipal, Mr. Anil Raj, Dr. Anil Raj, had B.Sc nursing at the time when he started B.Sc nursing. So that B.Sc nursing brought dignity to the nursing profession, because otherwise, and GNM later on, otherwise most people were in the capacity of AMI or something like that. Yes, assistants. So, as I said, he brought this to life and felt very glad when other people also started nursing colleges, because that meant that we were in fact supplying the healthcare system with these wonderful and invaluable talent. Yes? And I think some time ago they said that we actually needed 2 million more nurses in India itself. So you can imagine the need for nurses here. Now the MC, I think, was Spurti, and the dancer was Kirtana. They sort of set the tone for this occasion. And it's important, I think, that we have Dr. Anil Raj here as the chief guest. Not only is he alumni, but he is an alumnus that we can really be proud of. If you trace his path in the nursing profession, he is now Dr. Anil Raj, which means he has a PhD, but the PhD is nothing without the large experience he has in the profession. And as he said, much more than the theory, it is the soft skills that you carry with you, the communication skills, that make that sort of round out the nurse. Having said that, I didn't catch the name of the person, the nursing person. Not Florence. Virginia Henderson. Of course, there were other nurses, Edith Cavell, Virginia Henderson, but we always remember Florence Nightingale. Why? Because she was the pioneer in setting up nursing training, because she went to Crimea also. She had some training in Germany before she went to Crimea when the Crimean War raged. Now, how history repeats itself. Today, again, Crimea has been again grabbed by Russia. And they are fighting again. Russia entered Ukraine. So there is fighting, killing all along, and with more sophisticated bombs and things like that. We're losing civilians, we're losing soldiers, we're losing pilots, whatever. All the time, I mean, seeing the world as one family, as we say, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, yes? So, in all this, when she went to Crimea, you imagine the situation, there was no anesthesia. These people who came wounded or sick or whatever did not have any of the analgesics or anesthetics that we have now. They were in pain, they were suffering. And one of the signal massacres of that time was when 600 British soldiers, with a wrong command, mind you, marched into the artillery fire of the Russian forces. So it became, a poet, Tennyson, in fact, called it the Valley of Death, because 600 soldiers rode into practically an ambush, and they could have not done it because it was, they knew it was a wrong command. They knew. But they did their duty in spite of that, and they lost almost 600 soldiers in one artillery charge. So, a cavalry charge. So you can imagine what a war situation is like, and you can imagine that everywhere in the world now there is a war of some sort, a communal riot, a war. Recently so much has happened. But I was also looking at the news, and there was one journalist who was outside the AIIMS hospital in Delhi. And she was looking at these people who had come to AIIMS with serious illnesses, but could not get into the hospital. So they were lying on the ground outside the hospital, lying on the ground. In Delhi, cold, no proper blankets. They were decent, middle class, maybe people who did not have the money to go to elite hospitals, but were parked outside AIIMS, and they came from all over India. So you can see that health care is one of the most important things in any country. Health care is what is needed. You can have ministers, you can have every other thing, but the real warriors, you can even have soldiers, military, but the real warriors, the people who save lives, the people who actually see that the nation is healthy, is the healthcare system. And nurses, as who said? I think somebody said, are the heartbeat of the healthcare system. What does it mean to be the heartbeat? You are so essential that all the circulation of whatever healthcare there is passes through the nurses. So I have in fact I'm talking to people, B.Sc nurses and GNM, who may not even go into regular nursing. They may go as faculty members, as principals of colleges, and so on. They may never really be in the wards. But remember, whether you're in the wards or not, you will be training, teaching people to help in the wards or in disaster situations, whatever it is. So remember, maybe your passion to be of service to the country, to your community, brought you here, but with passion must come compassion. Compassion is the basic rule of any nurse's existence. If you don't see the person as a human being in pain, needing, as he said, somebody to hold your hand in that situation, right? If you do not see that, you will only be doing a job. You will not be a true nursing professional. And the last thing I would like to say in effect is that all professions, even my own, which is lecturing or whatever, is based on learning and going on learning. Not just theory, but skills. Okay? How to handhold, how to know when a patient looking okay, but you can sense that that patient is not all right. An intuitive sense, you build your intuition, you build your skills, and that is what is required. And even those who are teachers must build those skills. So wherever you can practice those skills, please go ahead and practice. Now, as I said, we have a model, Dr. Anil Raj, in front of us, and you can see that one person can make such a difference. I would like you all to think that you can be another Dr. Anil Raj, or doctor whoever you are, or not even a doctor. Doctor in the sense, but a healer, as he said. You can have a degree, but are you a healer? And that is the essence of nursing. All the time you are healing. You're healing the spirit, you're healing the body. And for that, you have to be a person of character, a spiritual person. And I leave you with the thought, with the hope that God will be present with all of you so that you also can make your mark. You are here in the first year. Please use these years wisely. Learn all you can, do all you can, and be all you can when you're here. God bless you all.
Thank you, ma'am, for your words of encouragement and wisdom. We have come to the end of the program. As we conclude this remarkable event, I now invite Mrs. Shyamala, Associate Professor and Class Coordinator, to express our heartfelt gratitude through the oath of thanks.
Gratitude is the fairest blossom that springs from the soul. Gratitude is not merely a word, it's a feeling that transforms moments into memories and gatherings into meaningful experiences. I take this opportunity to present the oath of thanks on behalf of the organizing committee. Honorable Chief Guest, respected dignitaries on the dais, esteemed guests, beloved faculty members, staff, and dear students, I extend my heartfelt appreciation to each one of you for gracing this occasion and making today's program truly special and successful. First and foremost, I express my sincere gratitude to our distinguished Chief Guest, Dr. Anil Raj, for graciously accepting our invitation, for enlightening us with his inspiring, thought-provoking, and motivating words. Your presence and message have added immense value to this occasion, will continue to resonate in our hearts. Thank you, sir. I take this proud moment to convey my deep respect and gratitude to our Honorable Chairperson, Professor Dr. Hima Urmila Shetty, President of this event. Your esteemed presence today has illuminated our gathering, and your visionary leadership continues to guide and inspire us on your journey of excellence. Thank you, ma'am, for honoring us with your gracious presence. I also extend my warm thanks to Dr. Padmapriya S., Principal, Dr. M.V.SHETTY College and School of Nursing, for your constant encouragement, unwavering support, and dynamic leadership in making this program a grand success. Thank you, ma'am. I would also express my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Suma S. Rai, Director Academics, for your constant guidance and encouragement which continue to strengthen the foundation of our institution. Thank you, ma'am, in the absence. I would like to convey my sincere thanks to our academic associate, Dr. Prakash Amin, for his support and guidance. I also express my sincere gratitude to all the principals of colleges under Dr.M.V.SHETTY Trust who honored us with their presence today. My heartfelt appreciation goes to all the faculty members of their dedication, guidance, and commitment in organizing this meaningful ceremony and for shaping our students into compassionate, competent, and confident professionals. I would also like to extend my sincere thanks to the media representatives for their presence and coverage which helped in reaching a wider audience. A special note of thanks to the organizing committee and our energetic student volunteers whose tireless efforts, coordination, and teamwork ensured the smooth and graceful conduct of today's event. I would also like to applaud to all the students, especially our first-year nursing students, for their enthusiasm, discipline, and active participation, which added vibrancy and grace to this ceremony. Once again, thank you one and all for your cooperation and encouragement. May today's celebration inspire us to dream bigger, serve better, and rise higher. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your kind words of appreciation.
Thank you. I take this time to say that I almost forgot I forgot to say thank you to Dr. Padmapriya because she is the principal for both the B.Scs and the GNM, and I feel that the person at the head has a lot to do with where the institution actually goes, and those who study in that institution, how they will be inspired to carry out their duties in their profession. So I would like to say the honors and credit I did not give when I spoke.
Thank you, ma'am. As we draw this beautiful ceremony to a close, let us take a moment to reflect on the significance of today. Our young nurses have stepped into the life of service, sacrifice, and dedication. May they always uphold the values they have pledged today. On behalf of organizing committee, I extend my gratitude to everyone present for making this event a grand success. Thank you all. Have a pleasant day. Myself, Miss Purti, signing off. Thank you. I request students to stay back for the photo.
ಅಲ್ಲ